Hi, and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. My name is Karen, and I'm really happy that you're here. I thought I'd start my adventure into this new medium by doing an introductory video to kick things off so you get to know me just a little bit. So while I'm telling you a little bit about myself, I thought I'd share a layout that I built late last year using the Cocoa Vanilla Studio Daydream collection. I love everything about Cocoa Vanilla Studio and can never resist in purchasing multiple packs of everything. The papers, the ephemera, anything that's related to it. And this layout was actually built from products that I purchased through the Australian Kit Club Kitaholics kits. Of course, I couldn't help myself. I purchased more of everything and have heaps to play with. And I'm probably going to have heaps to play with for years. The layout also features cut files from a cut to you, and I'll talk about a little bit about them a little bit later. I filmed this several months ago, yet it's taken some time for me to take the plunge and share here on YouTube, but I decided just to have confidence in myself and get started. One thing I noticed when I watched my recording back was how much I fussed and moved things around the page. I know I'm indecisive sometimes, but it really was quite eye-opening, and you will see some of it here today, but I did cut a considerable amount out as well. So a little bit about myself, as you're able to watch me create that layout there. I started scrapping around the end of 2006, early 2007. I can't quite remember that far back. I really can't believe it's been that long. I've met the most amazing women along the way and have made lifelong friendships. These friendships have been such an integral part of my life over the years. They have all been there for me in the good and the bad times, and I really can't express what that has meant to me. My main drive to scrap is not about preserving the memories, and I know that I'll probably shock a lot of people by saying that, but it is the byproduct, so it's great to have things in an album and a heap of memories that I do have. But I really scrap for me and the enjoyment of actually making something for myself and something arty. My main source of inspiration comes from my family, which includes my now adult son and teenage nephews. I don't complete projects in any order, so one day I'll be scrapping a baby layout from 20 years ago, and the next I might be working on a photo from a few weeks ago or even the day before. My style has changed a huge amount over the years. About 12 months ago, I took a little bit of a break from scrapping for quite a while, really, from the year before. And last year I joined in on the International Scrapping Day crop that Cocoa Vanilla hosted. It was right in the smack bang of when COVID was really kicking in. We were in lockdown. I was working from home. Things were a little bit insane. So I joined in on that weekend and I had so much fun. I had a great time and I basically got myself back into scrapping, and I've pretty much scrapped almost daily or at least every couple of days since that event last year. I fell in love with cut files. I know I was late to the party, but I just love working with them. I didn't have a machine to cut them with though, and then when I found a Cut to You, which was owned by Gren Ruck, I never looked back. She sells custom cuts and mails around the world. It really made a huge difference to what I do now. It's an Australian company, so it ticks all the boxes from buying local as well. Gwen even asked me to guest design in March this year, which was just a little bit exciting, and I think I might have jumped around the room when I got that email. My beautiful family bought me a silhouette cameo for my birthday in March. I think it might be one of the best presents I've ever received. While they didn't quite get my excitement, I know you will totally understand. I'm still playing with it and learning all the functions, but it's getting easier to use every time I log in. My layouts are often mixed media focused. They're really heavy with mixed media in a lot of those cases, although this layout I'm doing here has got none. There was a time when I just didn't get the appeal of mixed media. You would never see me putting things on other than maybe some splatters on a layout. I just could not get my head around getting my hands dirty. Now, the dirtier my hands are, the happier I am. I'm totally inspired by the awesome Missy Whitten, Sue Plum, Gwen Ruck, Melinda Sweetman, the Scrappy Sisters, Jess and Katie, Laura Alberts, Brianna Lepper. I can go on and on about the wonderful creatives around the world that constantly inspire me every day. I have the privilege of being on 2 design teams this year. Scrap FX Australia, they specialise in chipboards, stencils, stamps, collage paper and transparency. I nearly fell over when they asked me to join the team. The entire team is just so inspiring. I've learnt so much from everyone. I'm also working with White with One Challenge. This is a challenge that focuses on what the name says, white with one other colour. We have monthly challenges and cyber crops throughout the year, which are heaps of fun. You'll see from when I was doing that layout there, I tried many times to get the title right and the placement and things where they were going. I really could not get what I wanted in terms of that title. The title was too big. Didn't know where I was going to put it. So eventually I took offline, turned the camera off and worked on it online and did a smaller type process. So there's a couple of layouts here. This will showing you some close-ups of the end product. What I've also got coming up is some slides of other layouts that I've created over the last 12 months that gives you an idea of the style of my scrapbooking, which I hope you'll like to see for the future. I really want to thank you for joining me today. I would love it if you hit the subscribe button. I have several recordings that need to be finalised with voiceovers, and I'm hoping to share at least 1 video per week or more if I can. Thanks again for stopping by, and I look forward to sharing with you over the coming months.